One of the greatest misconceptions about this life is that people think they're trying to avoid God's judgment or somehow earn God's approval. That's not what happens. Your soul judges itself. And who better to do it? Your soul has been with you every second of your life. It knows every thought you had, every intention behind your actions, every moment you acted out of fear, and every moment you acted out of love. When this life is over, you won't stand before an angry judge waiting to hear your sentence. You'll stand with your own soul, seeing your life as it truly was. You'll watch your life unfold exactly as it happened. Not only through your own eyes, but through the eyes of every person whose life you touched. You'll feel what they felt. You'll experience the joy you brought. You'll experience the pain you caused. Not because you're being punished, because your soul genuinely cares. Deep beneath this temporary personality, beneath your fears, your ego, and everything this world convinced you to become, you are love. Love naturally recognizes where it expressed itself and where it withheld itself. The greatest pain doesn't come from breaking some cosmic rule. The greatest pain comes from realizing where we could have loved more, the opportunities we missed, the kindness we never offered, the patience we didn't have, the forgiveness we refused to give, the encouraging words we never spoke, the moments we chose ourselves instead of another soul who simply needed understanding. Your soul is going to care about those moments, not because it's trying to shame you, because that's your true nature, and that should encourage you, not frighten you, because it gives you an incredibly simple way to live. Live however you want. Travel, laugh, create, build, dream, fall in love. Experience everything this beautiful world has to offer. Just don't intentionally hurt another soul's experience. Every person you meet is a soul having an experience, just like you. They're carrying wounds you cannot see, trauma you don't understand, pressure, confusion, fear, the beliefs they were raised with, the love they received, or never received. They're doing the best they can with the awareness they currently have. So enjoy your experience. Just don't make theirs harder on purpose. If you're ever wondering whether you're living in alignment, ask yourself one simple question. Are my words and actions helping another soul's experience or hurting it? That's your measuring stick. If your words are hurting people, stop. If you can't help someone yet, at least become neutral. Don't add more suffering to a world that already has enough. And once you've become neutral, take the next step. Become someone whose presence makes life a little easier, whose words heal instead of wound, whose encouragement gives people hope, whose patience calms anxious hearts, whose kindness reminds people they're not alone. One day you'll experience every one of those moments again. You'll feel what that lonely person felt because of your encouragement. You'll feel the relief someone experienced because you forgave them. You'll feel the hope your kindness created. Those moments will feel more valuable and fulfilling than anything here. The opposite is true as well. If you intentionally cause unnecessary pain, if you humiliate someone, manipulate them, betray them, or knowingly make another person's journey harder, you'll feel that too. Not because someone is punishing you, because your own soul wants to understand the experience it created. That understanding isn't revenge, it's growth. The deepest pain doesn't come from what we did. It comes from realizing where we withheld love. Sometimes the greatest regrets aren't acts of cruelty. They're the moments we failed to love when love was needed most. Let that realization inspire you to live differently. Love yourself. Forgive yourself. Apologize when you've caused harm. Clear your conscience. Repair what you can. Tell people you love them while you still have the chance. That doesn't mean you'll become perfect. You won't. You'll make mistakes. You'll misunderstand people. People will misunderstand you. Sometimes someone will be offended, even when your heart was completely innocent. Life is messy. Your soul understands the difference between honest mistakes and intentionally choosing to hurt another person. What matters is your heart. Guilt isn't meant to imprison you. It's meant to teach you. Forgive yourself. Learn. Grow. Become more loving. That's the point. Remember that we are not separate from one another. We're connected. What we do to another soul, in some way, we eventually experience ourselves. So become the person who breaks the cycle. Choose patience when anger would be easier. Choose compassion when judgment feels justified. Choose understanding before condemnation. Because beneath all of the conditioning, that's who we really are. You are not a powerless victim trapped in a meaningless world. You are far greater than you've been taught. Far greater than your fears. Far greater than your limitations. Far greater than your circumstances. You come from the same source people have called God. Your divine nature hasn't disappeared. It's simply been forgotten for a little while. No matter what you've done here, you will remember. You will get your power back. You will get your abilities back. You will remember who you really are. Nothing can take that away forever. This life is temporary. How quickly you return to the fullness of that remembrance depends on what your soul still needs to understand. The more authentically you love, the more freely you forgive. The more you help another soul, the more naturally you return to the truth of who you've always been. The more pain, problems, and unnecessary hardship you create for another soul, the more your own soul will have to understand and work through before it fully remembers itself. Not because you're condemned, because love wants to become even more loving. So breathe. Relax. Everything is unfolding exactly when it's supposed to. Your job isn't to force life. Your job is to align yourself with who you truly are. We are vibrational beings. The energy you consistently cultivate becomes the experience you consistently receive. So practice appreciation. Feel it. Become it. Find beauty where others overlook it. Find the silver lining. Speak hope instead of fear. Encourage yourself. Encourage others. Become the vibration you wish to live in. Abundance begins within. And finally, when your life here is complete, you won't wish you'd made a little more money, or bought a few more things, or impressed a few more people. You'll remember the love, the kindness, the forgiveness, the laughter, the hugs, the moments you truly helped another soul carry their burden. Love is what follows us home. So live fully, create fearlessly, love generously, forgive quickly, help often, breathe deeply, trust the journey, and leave every soul you meet a little lighter than when you found them.